Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Azri. Sorry for the delay in posting. I wanted to make sure I had a suitable environment for recording, and now I do. So hopefully you will join me on my playthrough of Pokémon Crystal. Here we go, let's get started. So first I'm going to go to the options. I always have the text speed at fast. And then we're going to start us a new game. So for Crystal, I am going to go ahead and choose the female character only because this was the first time you got the option to choose. And where I am at right now, it is 1:19 p.m. Alright guys. Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some people battle with them. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. Alright, so we're going to get to choose our name. And don't worry, I'm not going to narrate every single piece of dialogue. But yeah, I really wanted to find my headphones that had my mic attachment and then make sure I was in a quiet environment so I could record, because I really wanted to do commentary on this one, so I could tell you guys when I'm going to grind and cut out scenes that aren't as, fun to watch. And then you can just get to know me as we go along and as I continue to build my channel. So let's talk to our mom real quick. She's gonna give us our Pokegear. And of course, as I'm going along, if you have any feedback on the audio, it is actually Sunday today, as I'm recording this. But yes, if you have any feedback on the audio or anything like that, let me know. I have the volume turned down on my headphones just because I'm a little sound sensitive. But if the video opens up and it's like crazy loud, just let me know. Or if you can't hear me, because this microphone isn't the best, but hopefully I can get a better one. So here we go. We're going to go straight to the professor's lab and get our starter. I also did use a randomizer on this, not to randomize it, but to make trade evolutions possible in the event that I catch a Pokemon that needs to evolve via trade. But that's pretty much all I did. And then I optimized the text so that the text just instantly pops up. Which I guess there was no point in me changing it to fast earlier. Oh well. But yeah, this is going to be the second playthrough on my channel. I'm pretty much going to go through each Pokemon series. I'm also going to have a lot of different games as well, RPGs, tactical RPGs, things like that. A lot of the games I grew up playing. So hopefully you guys will enjoy, and I'll also try to do live streams as well. I'm going to have to figure out the dynamics on that, but I'm going to pick my starter, and a lot of people might be surprised, but I actually enjoy using Chikorita in a playthrough. May not be the strongest, but that bulk is there. Something that I've been trying to get myself out of is actually using Pokemon that I like versus Pokemon with high stats. I get so caught up on like min-maxing and things like that that I'm like, no, I really like that one. Perfect. Here we go. He's gonna give us some potions. probably try to keep these parts as well around 30 minutes. So making our way through the first route. Surprised I haven't run into anything yet. If you go up here, there is a potion. Rattata. I haven't really thought out what team I'm gonna use. I really don't want to pre-plan it, only because I don't know. You never know. You never know what you might stumble across and what might change your mind and what you want to use. But Pokémon Crystal was probably one of the first games that, or one of the first Pokemon games that my brother and I, my younger brother and I, got to play solo. Our older brother got Pokemon Yellow and we watched him play through that. And then, funny story, one day while he was at school, we played and thought we would go through the cave to get Mewtwo for him. And we used the Master Ball on a Lickitung because we didn't know what it was. And we thought Lickitung looked cool for some reason. And then later on we deleted a save that had a level 100 Hypno, and to this day we cannot live that down. Which I guess Hypno was pretty rad back then, since there wasn't a special attack, special defense split, so its special stat was pretty high and pretty strong. But I usually like to go ahead and fight off some of these first encounters just to get some XP. It's not necessary, but I like to be at a decent level. And like I said, sometimes I'll grind. So it's a Pidgey. But yeah, in the comments, let me know what your favorite Gen 2 starter is. Like I said, mine is Chikorita. Close second is Totodile, followed by Cyndaquil. Now when I say, like, I have got Cyndaquil last, it doesn't mean I don't like Cyndaquil. You'll learn with me, when it comes to, like, tiers of Pokemon or what I like and what I dislike, I don't dislike a single Pokemon. I think they all are great in their own right. Got us a berry. Talk to this old guy. He is gonna take us on a trip through the town, and then at the end give us a map for our Pokegear. And if I'm glazing through the text too fast, let me know. This is my first run with, or first playthrough of a game with commentary, so I'm kind of using it as a test. It's my house! Also, if I accidentally hit the speed up button, my apologies. I play through these games just for fun, like, and we'll finish Pokémon Crystal or Yellow or some of the older games in a day, just for fun, for a playthrough. But here we go. You know what, let's check out our Chikorita. I haven't taken a look at what she's got. Oh, it's a female! Wow. Awesome. Got a pretty good set of stats there. Decent special attack. Just gonna go ahead and give it that berry. This was also the first generation where Pokemon could hold items, so they introduced pretty standard amount of items. I also won't be doing any glitches. I have never been good at making glitches happen or work, I think the first time I was able to get the all three starters glitch to work on Pokemon Crystal was when they released them on the 3DS. And yeah, that was the last time I ever got a glitch to work, so. I know on my Pokemon Yellow, I posted a few videos on TikTok and someone was like, "Are you gonna do the Nidoking glitch?" And I was like, "Probably not." You will not succeed, Caterpie. Alright, so we're making our way up to Mr. Pokemon's house. Let's see what we're gonna run into now. Weedle! I always preferred Weedle over Caterpie. Now, I love Butterfree, but I always thought Weedle was just the cutest little thing. Which is crazy because in real life, I am terrified of bugs. But like, I have a love for bug Pokemon. My favorite types, though, would be water types and ghost types, dark types, psychic types, fairy types. Like those. Oops. I didn't realize I was just blazing through his dialogue. Essentially, they're just gonna give us the Pokédex and then let us know about a new phenomena in Gen 2 called Pokemon Eggs. Alright. Thankfully, this gentleman's gonna let us rest here, heal up our Chikorita, and then Professor Elm is about to give us a call. He is freaking out, somebody just robbed him. Which is crazy because, I don't know, the logistics of that, like, there's 3 people in that lab, 1 person with no Pokemon. Somebody in that lab had to have had a Pokemon to defend them. It's kind of weird, but I guess he just broke through the window and snatched a ball real quick and left. So, that Pidgey is down. I am going to go ahead and take the shortcut. And I'm going to heal up really quick because we are about to come upon our first rival battle. Oh, and I meant to mention this too when I was naming the character. Most of the time, if I'm a male character, it's going to be Asri or Asrian. And if it is not a male character and it is a female character, it'll usually be Asria. Just a note. Here we go, let's go take on our rival. I really dug the rival theme back then. It was so cool. My little 6-7-year-old brain was like, dang, this music's good. I'll show you what I mean. I don't think he's gonna show us quite much. Cyndaquil. This gen, I think Cyndaquil was probably the best starter choice, only because its special attack was fairly high, and fire was considered special. Totodile was pretty cool too if you had tons of physical moves on it. Especially Slash. Dang. And we learned Razor Leaf. My name's question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh. I did have a berry, but because I beat him in that turn, it didn't activate. Something my brother and I would do as a kid as well would be to name the rival question mark, question mark, question mark, because we literally thought that was his name. Yeah. Took until I was an adult, actually, to realize his name was Silver. But yeah, we got Pokemon Gold and Silver. And usually, my younger brother would get one version and I would get a version. But we didn't get Pokemon Gold and Silver until after we got Crystal, I believe, if I remember correctly. Alright. We also like to talk to him this way because when he freaks out, he goes back into the aisle. This is a great discovery. What? He gave you a Pokédex? Yeah, bro, he wants to start that journey. But yeah, this playthrough, try to make it as fun-filled and fun-packed as possible. It is a lot longer of a game than Pokemon Yellow. Our mom is asking us if she wants to give her money. No, thank you. She'll send you items and stuff in the mail, which is great, but I'd prefer to have the cash so I can buy whatever items I want. Oh. And this guy is going to teach us how to catch Pokemon. Excuse me. And he is going to start by showing us how to catch a Rattata by just throwing a ball at it. Huh, his name is Dude. I just realized that. That's how you do it. Alright, so normally what I'll do is catch just the first Pokemon I see on each route. Kind of like a Nuzlocke. I don't really play by Nuzlocke rules, though, only because I'm not that brave. And I get too attached, like way too attached. If I couldn't use a Pokemon again, I'd cry. Alright, and it looks like we're going to be using a Pidgey for a little bit. Now, this game also introduced the day and night cycle, so there are different Pokemon that we can see at nighttime versus daytime. So if I had been at nighttime, I probably would have seen a Hoothoot. Pidgey was caught. Let's also go take a look up here. So this route is kind of special because there's a chance for you to catch like a Geodude. Ah, it's a Spearow. You know, I think between the two right now, I'm probably going to use Spearow instead. Just because in the yellow playthrough I used a Pidgey all the way up to Pidgeot. I also loved how the ball changed color to like the Pokemon sprite color. Now, my little rule, self-imposed rule, if I do see a duplicate of something, then I'll wait until I find something that I haven't caught and then catch it, if I see the same thing on a different route. Oh, Sentret. I used to love, well, not used to, I love Sentret as one of my first Pokemon ever. Sentret and Furret were so cool. I remember seeing the, like, magazine pictures of, like, the Pokemon that might be in the game. Like, when you first get to see Meryl, and Sentret was one of them, I believe. In the little gamer magazine that my brother bought. Alright, bye Pidgey. Alright. So before we go out of this town, I'm going to buy 10 Pokeballs and 4 potions. I'll probably buy 1 antidote because those Weedles can be nasty with their poison sting. And here we go. And actually let me go ahead and switch this guy out. Give him a berry. And let's see what we can do. Oh, it's a Caterpie. Dang. I know I had said earlier that I was kind of hoping more so for a Weedle, but I can get down with Caterpie. I think if more bugs in real life looked cute like Caterpie and Weedle, I wouldn't be so afraid of them. Also, you'll notice that I don't really nickname. I might occasionally, sometimes I kind of have to get in the mood to like nickname my Pokemon, but I normally don't because I prefer their real names. Alright, youngster Joey and his shorts. Let's see if Pidgey can take him on. Or not Pidgey, Spirtwell. That's what I get for calling him the wrong name. I am gonna do the old switcheroo method to get some XP on one of them. Let's use our new move, Razor Leaf. Alright, so I am going to go heal them up real quick. And then I will probably switch train them for a little bit until I get to a spot where I can grind a little bit. Hoppip? I think Hoppip are so cute too. I remember the first time I got to use a Jumpluff, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Sometimes I miss the magic of like using a brand new Pokemon without knowing its stats or anything like that. I tried to do that when Scarlet and Violet came out. I was like, no spoilers, don't send me any spoilers, anyone. And right before they came out, it was just like spoiler bombardment, and I was like, oh well. Spearow gained a level. Gosh, I really feel bad for calling him Pidgey. Calling her Pidgey, I was waiting for it. I was like, I knew I just misgendered my own Spearow too. I'm not that kind of person. Here we go though. Spearow's gonna put in some work. Gonna get hit by a tackle. That berry should activate. Hey. One more peck should do it. Way to go, Spearow. Should def be able to take out this Rattata. I also really like Spearow over Pidgey at the beginning because it gets Peck. And Pidgey gets Tackle, which is not a flying type move. Thankfully they made Gust flying type in this generation. Ooh, that sound effect. Another Caterpie. And he's out of there. Sometimes I think of the commentary from the announcer on like Pokemon Stadium. That was a one-hit KO. His voice just plays rent-free in my brain. Alright, this bug catcher is gonna lead off with his Caterpie. If you guys have any suggestions of games you'd like me to play too, let me know. There's a lot that I have played, there's a lot that I haven't played, so I am down for any suggestions. I don't know if I'll do any ROM hacks or anything like that as like Let's Plays, but I might play them like streaming, so there's that as well. I don't have the greatest computer right now, so some of the fan games that operate on a different system might not be the greatest to watch on my clunky laptop right now. But eventually I will get a desktop. Alright, we made it to Route 31. I can catch something else. I also switched Caterpie up to the front so he can get some XP. Oh, Weedle! It's like the same thing that happened. I caught Pidgey and Spearow, and now I'm catching Caterpie and Weedle. Definitely gonna box Caterpie and use Weedle instead. And I told you, Weedle's Poison Sting can go ham. Yikes. That's crazy. It landed on 4 and then just dropped. One additional point. Alright. Yo, we caught us a Weedle. With it being Gen 2 though, had it been nighttime, I would have loved to get a Spinnerack. I am deathly afraid of spiders, but Spinarak and Ariados are two of my favorite Pokemon in the world, and I do not know why. I think it's because they're what spiders should be in real life, and they are not. Oh, Caterpie fainted. Let's see what is in here. Oh, so I actually can get that item. I kind of memorized. Oh, Geodude. So I'm actually gonna, switch to Chikorita to try and catch this guy. Also, let me check something. Female. Caterpie is the only male that I've caught so far. I'm digging the female representation in this run so far. It's only the first episode. A critical hit. Can just get him down into the orange. It should be fine. Geodude is actually going to be a great addition because the first gym leader type is flying. Thank goodness for that berry. Do one more tackle. See if this will catch her. There we go. We caught Geodude. I guess in this case, Geodudette. Alright, so let's see if I remember correctly. Oh! I'm actually gonna go ahead and run. Kind of just go until I hear the budging against the wall. And there we go. We got that potion. Do that. This is also the first time. I don't know why Zubat reminded me of this. I think it's because I was playing Infinite Fusion the other day and I caught a shiny Zubat. But this is also the introduction of shiny Pokemon into the Pokemon world. There's one static one that we get to catch later on in the game, but it'd be kind of cool if during this playthrough we go ahead and find one. I've never been lucky with finding shinies, so we'll see. So what I'm actually gonna do is heal up Weedle. See if he can take down this bug catcher. Maybe we'll get lucky with the poison too. Not the Caterpie getting the critical hit. Just for the sake of time, and that did take quite a while, and I don't want to make you guys sit there through 10 minutes of Weedle taking out Caterpie. Oops. with the peck. Let's go. Hey. Oop. I do that a lot. Sometimes I just button mash and I'm just going and going and going. There we go. Bugcatcher Wade. Taken down. And I can also talk to these people and get their phone numbers, but I'm probably gonna opt out. Well, I am opting out of that because getting their phone numbers and then them calling you every 25 seconds is insane. Ah! Let me run! Well, poor Weedle, I'm so sorry. She didn't deserve that. And just like that, we have made it to Violet City. Gonna heal up. And this is a great stopping point for this part. Let me know what you guys thought of this first episode of Pokémon Crystal. Give me a like, subscribe, comment your favorite Johto starter as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.